Hello, EDLT 592 students. I am Susie Bussman, your instructor, and we all know each other from 590 in spring semester, so it's great to have you back. And especially for this final course, the practicum, online teaching practicum course, the capstone course for the online teaching and learning graduate certificate program. Hopefully I can keep this video short and sweet just to give you a 10,000-foot overview of the structure of this course. There will be a orientation session, which will get into the content of the course. And as noted down here, it's mandatory, and it's happening on Wednesday, May 27th, May 22nd, first day of our class. I also want to point out, as in 590 with 592, my contact information is down here at the bottom of the page. And whenever the page changes as we go into different units, this information will remain at the bottom of the page for handy access. It is also in the course syllabus. So with that, you could probably have already guessed that you can navigate this course in multiple ways. We are in student view, just so you know. And over here on the side, the menu that you see here is what you see is what you get. Yes, I do use announcements. And you probably already reviewed the syllabus. You should have received the welcome letter. But of course, the modules is where you will see the structure of the course in terms of we have 6 units in this course, which, depending on which track you are in, the fast track, which ends on June 28th, or the regular track, which will take us through the full 10 weeks of the summer session to August 2nd. And for those of you in the regular track, there is a break in the middle as we transition from the first 5 weeks to the second 5 weeks. And so there are the 6 units. Our unit, and you'll notice here it says FT and RT. That means fast track, regular track. So for our first unit, the orientation unit, both groups, or I assume we'll have 2 groups, we'll see, will be on the same schedule from May 22nd to May 28th. It's a little bit short because we start on a Wednesday, and just like in 590, the instructional week in 592 runs from a Tuesday at 10 a.m. to a Tuesday at 10 a.m. most of the time. Then we have our Unit 1, prepare for your preparing your course for peer review. If you're in the fast track, you're actually doing your Unit 1 while you're doing your Unit 0. And for the regular track, you are getting to do May 28th through June 4th. And then you'll see as you go through these dates and compare fast track to regular track, the people in the fast track will be working on a much shorter schedule, so things are like double time versus those on regular track. But the structure of the course and the sequence of the activities is exactly the same. The other thing I want to point out, we do have discussions. Other than the introductions discussion, which is for points in terms of, or it's required that you come do the introductions discussion. All the other discussions here are optional for extra credit, and that's noted here. They are worth a point apiece. You're highly encouraged to participate, and the schedule actually shows when those discussions are happening in our scope and sequence of the modules. So let me go back to the modules actually and illustrate that. So in Unit 1, getting started, discussion, whatever you're doing and you're getting started. Unit in your course, the syllabus and schedule sharing happens in Unit 1 in terms of discussions. Totally optional, extra credit. Same thing as you go through the course, you'll see under discussions, they're all noted in the sequence that I'm asking you to participate if you're going to participate in the discussions. The other thing I wanted to point out was assignments. The assignments are not grouped by module. The assignments are grouped by category. So here is the practicum. The assignments are not dated. They all say undated assignments here because in terms of programming the due dates, we're running 2 sections basically at the same time. So we have different due dates, but the due dates are noted here in part of the title of the assignment. You have a draft course rationale. You have peer course review number 1. You can revise that. Moving right along, I might juggle these up a little bit more. But anyway, they aren't necessarily going to go by unit when you're watching, when you're in this area of the course. But the things that are extra credit are noted, and things that have required and have due dates, they are both labeled with fast track and regular track due dates. So you do have your draft course rationale and your final course rationale. You have peer review number 2. You can revise your peer review number 2. And it's exactly like what happened in 590, where you had your first review was QM review was all focused on 1-point standards. In this course, the second review is a full review, so that includes your 1 and 2 and 3-point standards. But anyway, here are the assignments, and it looks like I will be grouping them. Looks different here than it does in my list of assignments, but because I removed the dates, it looks kind of like a mishmash. I'm going to reorganize those. What else do I want to show you in the course? You will be working in groups. Now I'm getting more into, but it is part of the structure of the course in the fact that you do have some peer work as part of this course. And I think that should do it for the drive-by of the course in terms of structure. Like I said, I already do announcements. There might even be one already posted, but I think I need to set those dates. In any case, I'm sure we'll be active in the course. It's the only way to get through this. Last hurrah for the Online Teaching and Learning Graduate Certificate Program, and look forward to meeting everybody who can attend on Wednesday. I've had a few people let me know that they have a conflict, but they follow the directions in the welcome letter. And hopefully you receive the welcome letter, and let's go out there and finish strong on Online Teaching and Learning Graduate Certificate Program and have a fun learning time. Thanks.